Where's that energy come from? And in the playoffs, ratcheting it up, how do you do that all the time?
I mean, I think, as competitors, we all look forward to that moment, to compete for a championship, although it may not seem like that at times throughout the regular season where it can get long and grueling. We look forward to that. And I mean, as far as the defense go, like Steve said, that's why our team is made at. It allows us to get out in transition. It kills the confidence of other teams. I think, everybody think my defense is great. I think it's pretty good, but I have a lot of defensive breakdowns out there thinking by myself. And, these guys cover up for me, so I can't act like it's just me, out there making everything go. We all work out together, and, that's how our defense is so great.
Kevin, you talked about year 2 being different than year 1, having a different feel, like someone releasing a second album after a mega hit the first time around. What will you take from the back-to-back championships for Kevin Durant, other than another kind of K-dagger in Cleveland to put him away?
Like Klay said, I think it's just a journey, just being around these guys every day. I see these guys more than I see my family, so I felt like we built a nice bond over the last few years, and it's only getting stronger and stronger, and it showed on the basketball court. So I just, flights, the bus rides, the shoot-arounds, breakfast meetings, all that stuff, that's the best part of the year, and then to get here just caps it all off. So it's just a special year, just getting to know each and every one of my teammates even better.
It's hard to ask an elite player what's the best game you ever played, but when you think about in the finals, your Splash Brothers are 7 of 27, and they're hurting in a game. And you need scoring, so you kick in 43. And Draymond needs help rebounding because he's fighting off the Cavs with Kavan and other guys, and you just grab 13. And you need some assists, so you just crank out and dish out 8. I mean, is that in the biggest stage, is that the greatest game you've ever played in your life?
It was a fun game. I felt like we just helped each other do everything. When guys weren't making shots, I think we just picked each other up in other areas, and when we defended, we did it as one. And we rebounded, we did it as one. I didn't box out hard every time. Draymond was doing that. That allowed us to go grab rebounds, along with Looney, along with JaVale, all the bigs. They allowed us to come in there and get rebounds. So I think we just did everything together and was able to walk out of there with a W.
So Draymond, people want to know, in Game 6 or Game 7 at halftime, trailing, the voices, the leadership of Sean Livingston. I heard Klay was doing talking he doesn't normally talk. Is that there's a comfort level with the whole roster of different guys stepped to the forefront and said, let's stay together, let's get this done. So it isn't always Steve's voice. Give us, the fans, just a little idea of 6 and 7 and just what you went through at halftime of those games.
Oh, man, those games, you definitely heard everyone's voice. It wasn't just one guy. Obviously, like you said, the one that stood out most was Klay. He doesn't talk much at all. And those 2 games, he probably talked more than anyone, but I mean, that's just the type of competitor that he is. That's why he can play on a high ankle sprain or whatever it was he's playing on in the finals, because he just wants to win. And, those 2 games, as much as he talked, like, that just shows it right there alone that, that's the only thing that matters to him and everybody up here, which is why we've had the success we've had.
All right, I'll finish up with very few teams ever sweep in the finals. It's kind of historic. How important was that to you guys with the sweep to leave the exclamation mark on that?
That's a move. It's definitely a move, for sure.
And Kevin, for you, a thought to the fans. You fit in perfectly. We want you back at any contract you would like, for any amount in any years.
Why was that even a discussion? Why were you even talking about that? Yeah, for sure. We want to do this thing again. All the love and support.